When I wrote my first book, this My Imperfect Life, I sent it to the first editor that I worked with, and the editor finished going through the manuscript, and she was like, Onye, don't you think you're doing too much? I was like, how do you mean? She said, don't you think you're sharing too much information about your personal life, your marriage and all? I was like, no, I've thought about this, I've read about it, and I am sure that putting this book out there is what I want to do. She was like, but the details you gave, about your husband, about yourself, about your separation, all the struggles that you faced with your in-laws, with your friends and your family and all of that. Don't you think you're exposing too much? And I laughed. I was like, no, I'm not exposing too much. Do you think that every person you see online has a perfect life? No. Everyone you see online has struggles, has challenges, okay? And many of them have also made mistakes, like myself. And so the title of my book, My Imperfect Life, was intentional. I want people to read my story and know that this person that you're seeing has really come from somewhere. And it took a lot for the person to get to where she is right now. I'm not in any way bragging. I've never bragged to have a perfect life. I've faced challenges. I've made mistakes. Yes, I'm not proud of them, but because I've come to realize that our journey in life, the ups and the downs, the trajectory of our life, everything was well designed by God and for a reason. And I am sure that the reason that I went through all that I went through is for me to be able to teach people, share my experiences so that others can learn. So you don't need to make mistakes when I have already made them. Okay, so this book is available if you want to learn how to be a better partner, how to learn from my mistakes, how to see the struggles that I faced in marriage and how I was able to overcome them. She was trying to convince me to reconsider and pull out some things and all of that. I had to leave that editor because she was not flowing with the same with the same spirit that I was flowing. And since I wrote this book, I can tell you genuinely that I have been so blessed to see a lot of people's feedback, a lot of people who have read this book and the way that this book has touched their lives. And I'm like, oh God, is this how you work? And I am grateful for the number of lives that this book has helped to change their mindset, to help them to grow, to help them to learn something new. And it's a confirmation that indeed our life experiences are not just for us, but they are for other people to learn from us. There's a reason why I went through all that I went through, my husband and I. And today we can say that yes, our life has been a blessing to others. So if you'd like to get a copy of this book, I'll drop everything you need to know in the comment section or in the description box, depending on where you're watching it. Bye.